Try these 8 ways to fight perspiration odor. There are many products on the market to combat perspiration. They are well marketed, however, often they are not effective. One of the big problems that many people have is the excessive perspiration odor in many parts of the body. These may be the face, the underarms, the feet, or other areas of the body. This excess can cause social issues. The obvious odor that sweating produces is noticed just like marks on the clothing. Below we discuss some of the most effective methods that you should be aware of to combat perspiration. Combating perspiration not only consists in dealing with the marks on clothing, but also in eliminating the unpleasant odor and allowing the pores to breathe. 8 effective methods to combat perspiration odor. Antibacterial gel. Often, especially when the temperatures increase, we start to perspire excessively. This is very unpleasant, as much for the discomfort of sweating as for the odor. Also, the wet marks on clothing is annoying. When this happens, if you don't have the opportunity to wash or bathe at that very moment, one idea is to rub your underarms with a little antibacterial gel. This will help to reduce the odor of the perspiration and kill the bacteria. Oxygenated water. Oxygenated water is an antiseptic product that fights perspiration by eliminating the bacteria. In order to fight perspiration with this product, you only need to mix a small tablespoonful of oxygenated water with a half cup of water. Apply this to the underarm area. Baking soda. Another faster solution to eliminate odor is a homemade solution composed of baking soda, water, and sugar. Recommend 4 masks with baking soda to remove blackheads. Oak bark. Oak bark is one of the most effective elements to use in order to avoid excess perspiration. You can find this at pharmacies and in other stores. You can prepare an infusion with a liter of boiling water and 5 tablespoons of grated oak bark. After coming to a boil, allow to steep for 2 hours before using. This is a very effective treatment. Another way to take advantage of this infusion is to place it in ice cube tray. Allow it to freeze and you can then easily rub it on the underarms. Alum stone. The alum stone is a mineral with antiperspirant properties. It doesn't allow odors nor spots on clothing since it's a completely natural product. This mineral is very beneficial for excess perspiration since it has antibacterial and antiseptic properties. It also helps to tone the skin and the pores don't get clogged. Another benefit is that it doesn't leave marks under the arms like chemical products do. Aluminum chloride. Antiperspirants and deodorants that have the aluminum chloride component are of the methods that people resort to in order to combat perspiration. Depending on the case, the amount of aluminum chloride utilized can be higher or lower. This is due to the fact that it can become toxic in some cases. In fact, it can be considered a cause of cancer. Botox. If you experience excess perspiration, abnormal odor, and marking of your clothing, one of the solutions at spas may be Botox injections for the affected areas. Blocking the nervous ending of your sweat glands and the use of Botox have been very successful. The effects of Botox lasts between 6 and 12 months, so treatments will need to be carried out again. Laser. Another effective method is laser treatments. These will help to shrink the sweat glands and stop their functioning. Yeah.